Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Faster Than Light. We were heading up to the shop. Turns out we could have done the achievement on that job. Sadness we didn't. There's only one other ship at this beacon, and it is showing heavy damage. You receive a message on your console. Greetings, traveler. We were crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment to acquire the necessary supplies to get home. Well, that's a lot less stuff here than I was expecting. Hacking and mind control. Hacking might be useful. Hey, look, it's Zaramar again. Zoldan could also be useful. What was our crew looking like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I did want to have these two primarily on boarding control. How good are you even at weapons? Not very. I should probably buy someone for that then. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot else here anyway. So, skills improve faster. Angi's for extra power. Already good at shields, but we already have an Angi who's good at shields, I think. Yeah. So we'll pick up Nicola, I guess, to come in here and operate that. We'll move you in here. Alright. With that, that is everything manned, though they will leave afterwards. Hacking. Fuel, that is a lot of fuel. We could definitely use that. I'm just thinking if we need mind control or hacking. Mind control doesn't work in nebulas, really. And we'd probably be better off focusing on upgrading what we already have, since, I think the Vulcan's probably pretty strong if it fires as fast as I think it fires. So, we can work with this. I mean, I guess I could launch the hacking at their medbays or something. That might make it easier. But, You detect a rebel automated ship nearby. It does not engage and seem to be patrolling around a long-range sensor station. Teleporter, beam directly onto the station and try to avoid detection. Would I be able to fight them and then get there regardless? I'm gonna attack the automated ship. Because then we can heavy laser this. And they don't have shields. So if we take that off and put that in there, we can have this constantly fire at their... weapons. I'll drop a small bomb on the cockpit. Honestly, the small bomb probably fires faster, too. Yeah, it looks like it. Missile. Might I be able to activate a drone in time? We have a pretty good evasion. Damn. Yeah, there we go. I didn't want to use too much in the way of resources, but a drone part probably would have been better than that hit we took. At least this does good damage. You get 21 scrap. Nah, we should have just jumped there. I guess you don't get to go to the sensor station afterwards. Unvisited possible ship detected. There's a store down there. Nearby to Hassan. We need to get less of those unmanned drones if we're going to get all 20 of the boardings. A rebel ship has been patrolling this region. As soon as you arrive, it begins its assault. No medbay of any kind. I think that's the faster firing dual shot, and that's a single shot. Double shields, so probably breach more than likely. We should drop this on their weapons. Actually, for the cost of one bomb, we should probably drop the good one. So that's where you're going. Okay. I mean, we could do that if you want. Oh, right, they're not firing at the same time. And they missed. Good, good, good. Look into their ship. Breached. I think it's about time we get over there, then. They can't fight us, and they're going to be stuck trying to fix the damage. We put a point into that. And we show up in their cockpit. Where we should still win regardless. And we still have 26 bombs, so I'm not too terribly worried about that end. With the crew dead, you're able to take your fuel out of storage. Sweet. So everybody comes back. Can we go around here? Aw, that one doesn't connect there. I'll see. Maybe we should get triple shields. There are a number of ships stationed around the rest stop. You immediately receive a message. If you're looking for some bodies to fill your ship, you've come to the right place. Tack is a human who's good at engines and shields. A mantis who's good at weapons and... Okay. If only he was good at fighting. We already have 6 people, and we can keep all of the primary stations manned. These are cheaper prices, though. I don't think we... What race... let's just get a mantis. Actually. Narth. You are now our doorman. Or actually, I would rather have sensors, because boarding is less of a problem for us. I would eventually like to keep these two just walking between the med bay and the teleporters and keep them close over here so that we can go exactly when we need to and not have to have people run around. So if I have you guys return to your normal positions, you would normally come here. So I'm going to make your default spot over here. Save crew positions. Jump. I kind of think we should get triple shields now. Jump down here, then. If we're gonna get that other achievement, we need to not take any damage. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport. Demand the surrender of their goods. They look like they don't want to fight. They're trying to escape. Small bomb could probably put it into that, and if it doesn't breach, well. Burst laser 2, and single shot laser. So they've got 4 shots, but they probably won't line up right on time. Will they be able to... The only thing they have over there is an anti-personnel drone, but they do have a clone base, so if we can kill them and not take any damage, I think we can get that achievement done now. We're just gonna have to bomb the ever-living crap out of them. If this misses or whatever, we can hit it with a breach too. No, wait, we have triple shields. Boom. That takes that out. And drop a breach 2 on the weapons just in case, and then we can send them over. That should keep them preoccupied. You two, teleport. And we'll use the small bombs to assist. Good, destroy it quick. We should probably destroy their drone system so that they can't keep throwing things like that at us. I'm just like, as long as we get this achievement, I'm fine with completely shish kebabbing their ship. Is this thing even still powered? It doesn't look like it's fighting back. Alright, I'm gonna bring you guys back now. And you're going to run into the med bay. And I probably shouldn't have you fix that. Let's shove a breach 2 in here. And then... I don't know if we want to kill the oxygen just yet. Their FTL is delayed, but they're still charging it. They might get away. So we'll take those 2 out. I'll take a couple out of this just to pump them real quick. Good. Alright, you're both fine, so we'll put those back in there, and you'll run down here. And it's still recharging. We really ought to put another point into this sometime. Teleport you in here so you can't fix it. They got one weapon online. That thing will never get through, though, as long as the burst laser doesn't come up. I oughta, actually... If these two are both ready at the same time, this one's just better. So we'll take you out, and we have to kill them with boarding, I believe. Avast, you scurvy dogs. So we got the achievement, even though we didn't actually kill them officially, because they have a clone bay. Probably should have just bombed this. I don't know if we're going to be able to, yeah. Alright, we got them. And now it's broken. Hull Smasher Laser. With the crew dead, you search the ship. You find military-grade weaponry and take what looks most useful. Well, the ton of scrap was pretty useful. We take 2 points out of here and put that back in there. We're now one achievement away from the next layout. So either the entire crew dies and the last person wins, or we board and kill 20 ships, which I haven't been keeping count. Basically just have to get as many as possible. I should put more points into power. So that way we can actually keep things up. We got 1 extra point left over, so we could put the 4 in here, but that doesn't leave anything open for defense drones and stuff. Quite happy with the triple shields, though. You see a civilian space station with heavy damage. Selling drone parts. That doesn't seem very good for this. Unfortunately, we will have to ignore them. We might be able to make one more jump, but there's nothing else that this jumps to anyway. It looks like we're just going to have to go to the next sector. You arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You receive a message from a small convoy. They're looking for some military supplies and are offering to try and improve your reactor in exchange. 5 missiles and 2 drone parts. So that's... I think these are 6 each, so that's 30. And I think these are 9 each, so that's 18. That's... no. And not unless they upgraded it twice. That's like 60% more expensive. Civilian sector, because why not? Welcome to the newest sector. Get to the exit beacon and jump and stuff. You got it, coach. Wait, this does connect to the rest of it, right? This beacon has been built for a nearby civilian space station. No one hails your ship. Yes, it does, okay. It was this one that was cut off. I thought it might be, but then I was like, I didn't know. Nebula stuff is probably good. This goes all over, and I could probably hit a bunch of them in the nebula. As much as I don't like nebulas, it's extra jumps. Let's hit the ones farthest away first. Scans show a remote settlement being blockaded by a pirate ship. The ship hastily messages you. Stay out of this, or you'll be next. Attack them, obviously. Oh, you, don't really have a way to defend yourself now, do you? There is, however, the problem of this that would bypass our shields. There's no reason for this to exist. So, with that being said, we're only taking 2 out of here? Should be able to get our defense drone online. It says incoming lasers. I don't think ions count as lasers, so this should only shoot down the missiles, I think. If not, we science. You need to come over here, you need to come over here. Honestly, we don't really have a reason to have the doors managed, because these two will just run over and fight whoever comes over immediately, so I'm just going to save their positions here. That was kind of dumb of me. And then... teleport in here, fight the Yankee? Why not? And... dead. Also dead. I do need to watch, though. Okay, they're hitting the other one, never mind. The damage won't be able to kill them then. You pick through the remains and contact the settlement. With pirates gone, you signal the station. We appreciate what you've done, but there'll just be another ship looking to profit from our isolation soon enough. Sorry we can't give you more. You get loads of stuff. And you fly over here. I can take the points out of this now and put them back in there. As long as we keep them healed up, our win condition should still be fine. I ought to put more points now into our weapons, honestly, because the sooner we can start trading out some of this stuff. This, shots per charge 2, 14 seconds, power 2, normal damage, but 2 times on systemless rooms. This is basically the heavy laser, except this does 2 damage anywhere. No, but this is breach fire. And that's just low breach. Okay, never mind. I got this one is better. But still. Put a point into crew teleporter because it takes forever to recharge. Put a point into weapon control so we can start moving in that direction. Drone control is probably good, unless we might eventually get another 2 more, but there's just too much power to split around at that point. I'd rather have them on the other defenses. So those guys are good. You run back there, and we'll hop over to this station. As you arrive in the system, you are hailed by a loyalist settlement. Upon learning of your quest, they offer you supplies. Man, we get a lot of those. That's cool. Going down first. The captain of the ship claims he can provide services as long as you've got the scrap. No, I'm gonna fight you, because mercenaries are worse than other stuff. I see. What a compact little ship you have. I'm going to teleport in... No, because we'll have the double team advantage. Yeah, right. This is fine, then. We'll get to do a few bits on them, and then Lana should be able to beat Alex. Yeah. And then they turn around and kill him. Wow, there's really no contest for that. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. Teleport back into the med bay. If we could get a bunch more like this, that'd be great. I don't remember when... Can we check our stuff? Oh, there it is. 20 by Sector 6, so it has to be done before Sector 6. What sector is this? This is 5. If we don't get it this sector, that means that we didn't get it. Okay, then. I mean, every time we could use boarding, we did. You find yourself surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. They hail you and have some valuable technology for sale. Scrap recovery arm is always good. Long-range scanners are pretty great. Missile-based weapons have a 50% chance of not using a missile? Oh my god, we already have tons of bombs. I could spam the ever-loving crap out of this. A glaive beam. One of the most powerful weapons of war. Somebody mentioned this a long time ago. Ever created, known to take out some ships in a single blast. Required power 4, charge time 25 seconds. Damage per room hit 3. It's a bigger halberd beam. Wait a minute. Oh my god. What if we use the Vulcan and the glaive together? This thing, it says... Each time it fires or decreases, eventually it'll be able to take down any amount of shields. If this can take down any amount of shields, and that other thing is a halberd beam that does 3 damage... Oh, this could be really stupid if I don't get the 8 power, but part of me really, really wants to try it. Can I sell anything? I'm not going to use this. I'm probably not going to use this either. Or this. I want it. We might not end up using that, but I really, really want to try it. Scrap recovery arm is required. Even though we are in Sector 5 already. An extra 10% scrap? I know that if for any run, to do the boarding stuff, this would be like the boarding run, especially because of the crew we have and starting out with boarding and everything. But the opportunity, like I could still have Breach 2 on here? That's right, the store thing. I should probably get this, since we already have a scrap repair arm. Missile-based weapons have a 50% chance of not using a missile. I'm still going to use this a lot until we end up getting that extra stuff. So I think we're going to get this as well. And we have some fuel, so I think I'd rather just get a little fix. Yeah, let's go closer. Looks like You look like a military vessel. We're trying to get back to our homes alive. I'm an engineer by trade and could try to improve your reactor to get some extra supplies. 9, 12 is 21, 18, nope. Actually, we're gonna go around. This is dangerous. You detect an automated rebel scout. Man, I don't think we had enough chances to board. Well, we're gonna have to take... Ooh, actually, I put an extra point of power in. So if I take this one out, and I take the power out of boarding since we can't do that, I can have the breach in the hull laser fire. So let's have the breach take out the shields, and then this will fire at the weapons so we don't get hurt. Charge weapons. Fire! Oh, so much for their shields. Yeah, because they had 2, they had 4, so there should still be 1 left. Either way, it's breached. And now shoot this. So that they won't dodge the final shot that we do. Sweet. Now that ship's pretty screwed. And go. The ship breaks apart. You quickly salvage what you can. The outpost hails you after the scout was destroyed. Thanks for the help. We've been harassed non-stop by those scouts. Take this on the house. This does go down. I do like distress. Can I get more stuff? We could up it. What would that do at the moment? 1 more point, I could have power on all of them. Distress! You've encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing from the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Hail! This vessel is relieved to hear from you. They are running low on supplies and suggest a trade. I know I forget what I just read a lot, but didn't they just say that they ran out of fuel? And they're going to give me 8 for 1 drone part. They ran out of fuel running away from the rebel advance. Did I read that wrong? Yes, thank you for this insanely good deal. I can't believe what? This might slow their jump enough to the... Nah. We've only got 1 more jump in us, and we don't have any scrap anyway, so let's just go to the nebula. You see a number of derelict ships near this beacon. After a short time, you hear the telltale sounds of a teleporter and shouts coming from within the ship. You've been boarded. Wow, that sounds like a problem for them. You, really want to come into a room with 3 Mantis and a Rockman? I mean, I'd drain this out into space, which I can do, but there's not really a reason for me to. Finally, we have such a strong crew. Oh, Martin, you took some damage. I think it's time everybody took a trip down to the med bay. Take these up, put these in here. We still have a couple more sectors, and our shields and engines are already about where I'd like them to be anyway. I think we could really do this. As long as I don't go buying a whole bunch of other systems, we could have those 2 really powerful weapons working. And then still have defense drones and still do boarding. I think I really like this. If this next jump is going to be a small one. Nope, we didn't get anything. Don't think stupid. We unfortunately failed to get the 20 boardings. Damn. And the last one would basically mean that we lost. So... yeah, that's not going to happen. That's a bummer. I wish they had like a tally on here so that I could know how close we were. Either way, you never know. If this run goes super south, we could just try and get the Battle Royale. If not, we'll just go for the victory. Oh well. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.